love this song. I mean, this song really gets me in the mood to want to talk.
Just talk, that's all?
Be entertaining and entertain the people that are listening to the show.
It's not a sexy song for you? It's not like a
Oh, it's very sexy.
bone-up song? You're not
Boning?
boned up?
No, I don't
You're
know
not
if I want
chubbed
to bone,
up?
but I do feel... I'm always chubbed up. All 1 inch of it. But I am feeling very sexy.
You're really over-exaggerating your wiener
You're
size.
right. You're right. It's only about half an inch.
Yeah, well... Hey, we all gotta lie sometimes.
You're saying it's only a third of an inch?
Hey, no, I'm...
How would you know?
Well...
Oh, there was
This
that one.
is-
There was
this-
that one time when I tried to show you, and you were like, "I still don't see it."
Yeah, this is what the show's about today. We're
It's a
gay.
It's a very sexy show today. Welcome into BVR. I am Joe, joined as always by Max.
I'm Max.
Hi, Max.
I'm joined by Joe.
Yeah. We might have a few people joining the show in the near future. I'm hoping we start to become a family.
What would be your ideal
Size?
third, fourth, fifth person added to this?
I'd like to have a comedian. I'd like to have a woman. And I'd like to have a transvestite midget with a beard.
Mine would be gay best friend.
Okay.
I've never had a gay friend, to be honest with you.
I haven't either. I mean, I've met many gay people. I could have been friends with them, but I'm kind of like a loner in that way. And I just was like, it's too much work.
I'll say this. I've never had a gay friend who's been comfortable being openly gay.
Oh, so very closeted gay friends.
Well, one out of,
That's sad.
every 3-4 people is gay?
I've heard something like that. Someone argued, like, no, it can't be 25% of people are gay. And I'm like, why not?
It has to be.
Not everybody's broadcasting it.
If there was a third person in this room,
Right.
chances are one of us would be gay.
Maybe I'd go gay for that person. Then I'd become the gay person.
And hey, there's nothing wrong with that, right?
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
It's 2015.
Right.
We're all gay, and
I
we're
mean,
all
we're all
Muslim.
gay. That's right, Michael Moore. We're all Muslim. Unless, of course, you're Miss Puerto Rico and you're like, screw that. I am Puerto Rican. I am not Muslim. Muslims are destroying our country, stealing our USA and gas stations.
Dude,
He said they're destroying our gas stations.
they really are.
Are they?
Yeah, they
I
have
don't
no.
know.
They have no good snacks.
Oh, screw that. They always pump my gas right. I have never been... The only people that are ripping me off at the gas station are white people. Rich white people.
Why? How?
Because they're inflating the price of gas.
It's going down.
But it's still too high.
It's under 2.
That's still too high. When I started driving, it was $1. That's all it should be. It should never be higher than $1.
Jeez, how old are you?
Too old.
Yeah,
How old are you?
too young.
Oh. What was it when you started driving?
I don't even remember. I think it was first year of school, which was 07, 08, which I think is when it started hiking up.
Yeah.
So it
That was
like,
the financial collapse, and then it just started going shh.
Yeah, I think it was like 3 or 4 when I started driving.
Crap. You must, I'm so sorry. You're a poor black person.
No, I did okay.
Yeah?
But
Well, yeah, you got your parents' money for gas money, right?
I had my money,
Oh, okay.
but I did okay.
I thought your parents might be nice.
They're still nice. They still pay for a lot of stuff.
Ah.
But I pay for gas, still do. And yeah, that's all I knew back then. So now when it's under 2, I'm Gucci. I feel fine. I'm like, hey, great. 197?
Yeah.
For 87?
Oh, yeah, you feel like you're stealing.
Dude, that's like getting Jordan's half off.
I
If
wouldn't
could
know.
use stereotype.
You've gone very black in this conversation about, like,
Hey, baby. That's hold on, let me grab some R. Kelly.
you're stealing gas.
I'm siphoning gas.
You're singing some R. Kelly.
Have you ever siphoned gas?
Amazingly, no. But I don't know if... Well, yeah. Oh, wait. Yes, I have. There was one time I siphoned gas. I siphoned gas from my dad's car to fuel up his lawnmower. And I was like... Oh, this is R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Why did we switch to R. Kelly all of a sudden? Because I was talking about siphoning gas.
Hey, man, it's never a bad time for feeling on your booty.
Hey, pretty mama, how
Now, is he singing about a 15-year-old in this song?
It's actually quite possible.
I mean, because there's been a lot of 15-year-olds that I'm sure he's had some time with.
Let me ask you, when you siphoned the gas, did you suck it out with a hose?
No, thank God.
How did you do it then? 'Cause that's the only way I know how. Did you tip his car over so it poured out?
How the hell did I do that? I don't remember how the hell I did it.
And then it didn't,
I guess I must have to. I had to have done it that way.
You sucked it out with a hose.
I guess I had to have. I mean, that or I. No, yeah, I think I did.
How does that make you feel?
Made me feel like I was a redneck. Made me feel like very poor.
I guess, is that the poorest you've ever felt?
No, the poorest I've ever felt is right now. The fact that I can barely pay my bills. Yeah.
That's such a bummer.
I know, right? Sucks being poor.
Get a roommate.
I should go on welfare. I should be a lazy, shiftless, poor American sucking off the government tit. I mean, we've already established that I can suck a hose to siphon gas, so I should now suck off the United States.
Yeah, I guess you can. But let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
What does that do to your self-respect?
Not a thing.
Do you get that in the mail?
Shameless. Totally shameless.
Do you go pick up your welfare check and say...
Have you seen those people there? They're giving away free money. Those people have got a big smile on their face.
But you know better.
They are totally feeding off of the hardworking American people.
You're too...
That's just smart.
You're too smart.
I am too smart. I'm gaming the system.
You're too smart.
I'm getting all the $500.
People who are on welfare generally are people who...
Blow it all on beer, hookers, and weed.
No. Are people who aren't smart enough to maximize opportunities.
You're right. Instead of like being smart and selling weed, I'm the one who's stealing the money from the government and buying the person who was smart enough to sell the weed.
You're buying a person?
Yeah. Well, technically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But to put it nicely, they don't maximize opportunities. Come on, man. You got the world at your feet. The world isn't just your oyster. It's a whole seafood buffet.
I should go eat some seafood now. I'm kind of hungry.
Seafood's...
That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do with my government welfare check. I'm going to go down to the office tomorrow. I'm going to get my $500. I'm going to say, damn it, I paid my Social Security. You guys are you're providing welfare for me because I'm poor and I want seafood. I'm going to Red Lobster and all you can eat buffet. Dude. And I'm living it ghetto rich.
First of all, you're right. That's the first place anybody who's ghetto fabulous goes to eat.
Is Red Lobster. I'm high rolling.
Surf and turf.
Mm-hmm.
Lobster's been in the tank for 2 years.
Absolutely.
Rubber bands so stale they just snap them off themselves.
I know.
But the biscuits.
Yeah, the lobster that's in the tank's not even red anymore. He's growing a beard.
Have fun at Red Lobster.
He goes there and he's like, just throw me in already.
Just throw me in the water. Have fun at Red Lobster, dude. Like right? That's one of my favorite restaurants, but I'll never go there.
Those biscuits are pretty good.
They really should sell them by the dozen, like Krispy Kremes.
Well, you know what it is? It's almost diminishing returns though, because you have one, it's great. You have two, that one's even better. You have the third one, then you're kind of like regretting it, and then by the fourth one, you're like, this was a mistake.
You can't live your life with regrets.
Oh, I don't regret it. But it's like, it's like, this was good. This was great. This one's not as great as the second one. And then by the fourth one, you're like, shoot, I can't eat my lobster. I want my surf and turf. I want my crab. Like, give me some snow crab legs.
You got to know when to bulk and you got to know when to cut. Right now, the winter, as I've been told, is bulking season. That's when your body naturally puts on
Let's go shopping. I want to go shopping tomorrow. I want to get some food. Just food.
Oh, just food?
Yeah. Well, anyway.
I can't help
I feel like we've beaten this subject to death. Speaking of people that are sponging off the country, apparently the Muslims are siphoning off this country. As I was alluding to before, the biggest event of the weekend, Miss Universe, and Miss Puerto Rico disqualified herself. She
She's a bit too lippy, like any other
Yeah.
Puerto Rican broad.
Yeah. Well, like women in general, but definitely Puerto Rican women. Always want to tell you how to do, how to act. Tell you what you need to do.
Tell you who's running the country.
Get a job! You get a job.
Telling who's an infidel and...
I thought Miss Universe was supposed to be pretty. This chick's not even that pretty.
Wow, dude.
Her boobs are kind of like lopsided. Her dress sucks. She's got like big horse teeth. And these eyebrows are just disgusting looking. Like, she's got like bear claws over her eyes. They're like coming at you.
You mean she didn't use her micro touch with the eyebrow attachment?
No.
Why are you being so hard on her?
Because she was a pain in the ass.
Have you met her?
I don't need to. I can just tell she's a pain in the ass.
Miss Universe. These are the most beautiful women.
Who is Miss Universe? Because Steve Harvey didn't let us know.
I think it was Philippines.
Are you sure? Because even first of all, he screwed up.
Yeah.
At least he says he screwed up. Maybe he got upset because Miss Columbia didn't have anything interesting to say. Yeah, she was just standing there with a crown. She's like, what do I say? So then all of a sudden he just walks up and he's like all shamed and he hunches over and he like tries to touch her and she's like, don't touch me. You're kind of gross. And he leans up and he's like, I'm sorry.
I've slept with you enough.
He's like, yo, I gotta apologize. This is on me. I screwed up. Steve Harvey screwed up. I will be on the talk show circuit tomorrow to tell you why I screwed up and get my name out there because I feel like my name is starting to slip a little bit and I have no respect. I used to be a king of comedy, so I screwed up. I have a card to show you.
Your black voice is really horrible.
No, this is Steve Harvey. I'm Steve Harvey. And it's not Miss Columbia. She the runner-up. It's Philippines. Oh my God! Can you believe this?
All right, here's
Steve Harvey screwed up Miss Universe. What do we do?
What the fuck, man? I'm gonna kill myself.
It ruins the whole week. My whole week. I was so looking forward to this. I was so looking forward to it. I didn't even know it was on this weekend until he screwed up.
You know, but here, okay.
Yeah.
Here's a good spot. Here's my question. Mm-hmm. You didn't know it was on.
Right.
I didn't know it was on.
No.
Maybe
Did Donald Trump know it was on?
Oh yeah, because he's a vindictive son of a bitch.
He used to own it, apparently.
Yeah.
It didn't matter even when he.
No, it didn't. It didn't. But we can say maybe we're not the average American. But did the average American know it was on, as opposed to Sunday Night Football, as opposed to whatever the hell is on Sunday nights right now?
There was a hell of a lot more entertaining stuff on last night.
Right. So
people were all tired from the Democratic debate. The Jets and Cowboys were on Saturday. Sunday Night Football. I don't even remember who was on Sunday Night Football, but it was a hell of a game.
I'm blanking on it too.
I know it was so good because I was watching it.
I was here. Oh, Eagles, Cardinals.
Oh, then yeah, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Well, it's football. It's supposed to be good. Yeah, I forgot this year sucks though.
But because people like us don't know it's on. Let's say maybe half of average Americans don't know it's on.
I'm curious really who watches this.
Was this done as a publicity stunt?
Absolutely.
Much like...
It was all Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey did this because nobody knows who he is anymore.
No.
This was totally him.
I don't believe that.
Why?
People know who Steve Harvey is. People love Steve Harvey.
Who's Steve Harvey?
Steve Harvey has clips that go viral every month.
Because he says something stupid.
On Family Feud, someone else says something stupid, and then Steve Harvey does the look where his lip starts hanging.
And he goes, oh! No, you didn't.
What do you mean a chicken? A chicken. That's the Steve Harvey. But it's not about that. It's just about what the contestants say. People know Steve Harvey. People don't know Miss Universe. I didn't know Steve Harvey was hosting Miss Universe. People don't know Miss Universe. So was this a ploy by whoever owns it?
IMG.
Where they said, look, dude, no one's watching it. No one's going to talk about it. Except in like the bottom line of the newspaper and the last story on the radio news, the TV news.
Right.
you need to screw up on purpose. And he said, all right, bro,
Yeah.
sweet.
Oh, he's a sellout. I mean, he'll do anything for a buck.
Well, I agree with that.
So in that case, like, what does he care? He needs the attention.
Okay, he needs.
He's the biggest. He's one of the biggest whores out there right now. He was a bigger whore than 90% of the girls on the stage.
He's definitely a whore.
He's the person who lies on his back and just takes it.
He's definitely a whore.
Yeah.
He's a hard-working whore.
Oh yeah. No, she works hard for the money.
But I respect Steve Harvey.
Why?
Because,
you respect his whore game?
Yeah. He said one of the mottos that I live my life by.
Ooh.
Where you should always have multiple streams of income.
That's true.
Because if one falls off, there's always something coming in.
There's the fallback plan.
Yeah. So I appreciate that.
It's like most of these girls, you know, they have their sugar daddy and then they have their boyfriend on the side because, you know, the sugar daddy's going to drop them when they lose. And then the boyfriend's who's just going to be there and compassionate and holding them. You're still beautiful.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, shut up. Get away from me.
They'll carry you over to the next sugar daddy.
Yep.
But I appreciate
keep
Steve
from
Harvey.
being lonely.
I appreciate Steve Harvey for that. He gave
for his
me
whore
that.
game.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I can respect that, yeah.
It's a respectable whore game.
Yeah.
And last night was just another instance of it. I don't believe he went into business for himself here and said, all right, here's my master plan. He's in his dressing room, rubbing his hands together maniacally, looking in the mirror, the lights dim, his head tilted down so his chin is close to his chest and looking at the top of his eyes. He said, that's right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to screw up and I'm going to have to apologize and everyone's going to talk about it. Nobody's going to talk about Sunday Night Football. No one's going to talk about the Democratic debate. This is all about Steve. I don't believe that happened. I honestly believe that somebody that's running that competition said, we need something that's going to get people talking about it, and we need a patsy who's going to do it. And Steve Harvey, he was that guy.
The funniest thing about this, and I mean, at this point, I feel like a lot of people, this definitely got people's attention talking about it, that was otherwise a boring, completely antiquated part of society, because
sure,
hot chicks are dime a dozen these days. This was like an old thing when, like, you know, hot chicks were rare. Like the hottest chick you would ever see, you know, 40 years ago there was no such thing as a hot chick if you're living in rural America. There was Agnes, who had like maybe a lazy eye and, you know, 9 fingers, and you thought, well, shoot, she's better than the rest of society. So then they were like, hey, there's this thing called television. Let's find hot chicks from all over the world and put them on television because, you know, that'll get people to watch. And, you know, it's the National Geographic of television. There's just hot chicks wearing almost nothing. Nowadays, it's like, who cares? Well, every day there's a hot chick. There's a hot chick on a billboard outside of our office.
Well, okay.
There's hot chicks in the hallways.
That brings up a different point now.
As I'm looking at this, there's this woman from Philippines, which is amazing that there's anything resembling a human being from the Philippines. The look on her face is, what's happening right now? What do you mean I won? You told me I lost. I'm supposed to be crying right now. She has no idea, even as they're giving her the crown, no, stupid, you actually won.